In the last video we got a little tour of the WordPress dashboard, so in this video we're going to fix the logo and the menu etc and make things look a little bit nicer and neater throughout the website. So first things first, let's get this logo up and visible to us. Don't know why it's like this, it's really weird. So we're going to use customize here, or we can go to the dashboard, and there's a few ways to do it. You can go to Astra, I believe, and customize here, or we can go to appearance and customize, or we can just do it directly from the website, from the admin bar at the top here. So we just click on customize. And this is what we'll use basically to fix the layout of the website, so the menu, logo, fonts, widgets, etc. There's lots of options here, so we'll just wait on this loading up. So first things first, we will, the logo showed there for a brief second. So we'll go to header, and site title and logo. So as you can see, I have the logos. The logo is in my media library, it looks fine there, so there's obviously a problem with it. So I done a little bit of digging around and I found a piece of code that we can pop in. So we'll just copy this code here, and don't worry, I don't think your website will do this as long as you don't mess up the first installation like myself, like I did. You should be fine, everything should be showing as it should. So what I'll do here is we'll go to additional CSS. CSS means cascading style sheet, for those who want to know. It's basically the code of your website. So I'll just pop that code in there like that, and abracadabra, as you can see, our logo has magically appeared because of this little bit of code. So that's cool. So let's go back to, we'll just go through one by one. So global is your typography, so that's all the text on your website. So you can pick font family pairs, etc. You can go through and change all the body fonts, etc. H1, H2, H3, blah blah. Underline content links, switch that on or off. I'll just leave it on, and we'll just leave the typography as it is. Colours, that's just basically what it says. You can change the whole colour palette, which is pretty cool. You can edit your colour palettes as well, but I'm just going to leave it as dark as it was. I think that looks pretty good already, so that's fine. You can spend all day, if you like, going through all this and messing around with all the different colours, etc. But we're just getting a basic website up and running. That's the whole point of this course, is just to get your business online with a nice looking, professional looking website. So you can change the colour of containers, container layout. You can have it normal, narrow, or full width. I usually go for full width on everything, so it looks good. Container style unboxed also. I don't know why it's changed colour for everything, but we'll just go with that for now. Yeah, so container layout full width, container style unboxed is my preference, but if you want to go for boxed or narrow or normal, that's entirely up to you. So let's crack on. And buttons, you can style your buttons as much as you like. You can put lines around them, you can make them animate, you can make them rounded, you can make them pop out, etc. but I'm just going to leave that as is. So you have primary button presets and secondary button presets. I'll just leave it as is for simplicity. Go back again, just power through these settings. So header, on header, and we have header elements and header design. So I would suggest doing full width again. As you can see, that's moved the logo, moved the menu to not be so bunched up because the menu is not constrained. So we will go ahead and site title and logo. This logo looks a bit fuzzy, so I'm going to actually change that. One of these bigger ones, I think they're bigger. You can see by the pixels here. 160 by 80, 160 by 80. Okay, see if that one's any better. I don't think it will be, it looks very small. I think it's going to be the same, but let's just go ahead and try it anyway. Crop image doesn't really matter at the moment for us, but it looks a little bit, it's still a bit fuzzy. Different logo for retinal devices, just leave that as is. You can change the width of your logo here, which makes it look even worse. So we'll just go for something like that. And site titles, maintenance marketers. So site title visibility, that's this area here. That's the site title. We do not want that, so we'll just deselect it from PC, tablet, and mobile, and we'll uncheck the. That's just moved the tagline down. So we'll just change the site tagline visibility. We'll just move it from desktop, tablet, and mobile. As you can see, that's taking that away altogether. And the site icon will be done in the previous video. So let's crack on, and the next one will be post types. We don't really need to bother about that. Have a look in general. Breadcrumb, that's just for your blog. It's not really relevant at the moment. Footer, we won't really need that at the moment. We're just going to have a basic footer like this one. Site identity. Site identity is just your logo in the browser bar. Menu. So this is your menu here. You can have a home menu and a footer menu. You can have custom menus or whatever you like. So we can go to settings here, and that's not really relevant. View all locations. We've got main menu, set menus, main menu, everything. We'll just have it as main menu. So what we'll do is edit the menu. Because I don't like this page is because this page is called offerings. I'm going to change that to services. And as you can see here, that's changed offerings to services there. And you can drag these, you can drag the menu items around. So what I done there was I made the blog post page a sub menu of the About Us page. So if we hover over that, that should say blog. Obviously it's all the colours and stuff is messed up, so we're going to have a look and change that also. You can move them about, so it's like instead of home about blog, it's home blog about. It's not quite worked there. And you drop it in line. Oh, come on. Doesn't want to go in line. I think this is because I'm recording, but oh. Come on. Yeah, so we've got home, blog, about, services, contact. So you can drag these around and put them to wherever you like. Just put it back to where it was, hopefully. Okay, so that's it. Back to the way it was. Home, about, services, blog, contact. And you can choose your locations, etc., but we don't need to do any of that just now. Such menus, widgets, we don't really need to look at that just now. Homepage settings, and that's just what we talked about in the previous video, is what's your homepage, what's your blog post page. So I think that's everything for now. I showed you a little bit of the additional CSS, but we hopefully won't need that. So I'll just go ahead and click publish. And that's our website edited a little bit. So we'll go back to the website here, and we can see we have our nice neat menu. We don't have all this bunched up messy looking text anymore, and all the images seem to be behaving as they should. Before I recorded this video, I actually reinstalled WordPress from the dashboard. So here, if you have any problems with, like what I've had with the images not showing, etc., I would suggest reinstalling the latest version of WordPress. It only takes a couple of minutes and it seems to solve most problems. So don't forget to check in at the community tab and let us know how you're getting on.